And if you're down for more infotainment, information, and entertainment, like and subscribe in between the lines.
We must mention Bill Belichick and his Hall of Fame snub. We obviously gonna talk about this off camera and how I felt about it. What's your thoughts? Because I don't even want to get started.
Vaughn, I would say this. Don't ever let him in. Then that's my problem. Don't ever let him in. So if he's going to be this snub this year, and for whatever reason, Spygate, Deflategate, and some of the writers are going to say we're going to make him wait, and he was snubby a little bit, or he was a turd to the media. Okay, so next year don't let him in, and the next year after that don't let him in. So don't play those games with me. That's all I'm talking about. Don't play those games. Either he's the first ballot, or you don't think he should get in, and that's ludicrous for you to not even think he's going. He should get in. All his resume qualifications are through the roof, so he should be in. So those same voters next year, if you're still on the ballot, what are you going to do next year? That's the problem I have. I have a big time problem, but they're sending a message, Vaughn, because why is not Robert Kraft in the Hall of Fame?
Well, now we was gonna get to that, but I wanted to just show as you talk about, what Belichick has been able to accomplish, which is outstanding. Most Super Bowl wins, most Super Bowl as a general manager, he got 6. So you talking about on every level. You're not just talking about as a defensive coordinator where he got 2 Super Bowls, most playoff wins as a head coach, most playoff appearances, he's tied for first, most division championships, 17. You know how hard it is to win 17 division championships?
Right.
And, for them not to put him in, my thing is, and I continue to say, the NFL, and even as you alluded to, because we're going to get to Robert Kraft, they want to pick and choose, but often they try to do a cover-up. I think the whole Robert Kraft not getting in is a cover-up. But my thing is, okay.
Cover up from what?
Cover up for how they just messed up with Bill Belichick. Because it would
well, I say this to you, Vaughn. Bill Belichick has been on the ballot a long time.
Well, I thought this is his first time to be a.
No, sir.
No, you mean Robert Kraft been on the ballot a long time?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Robert Kraft has been on the ballot a long time.
Right.
So it's not a cover up with him. So why isn't he in?
Well, again, so I believe that it would be too controversial if he got in on the basis of the last week where everybody's like, hey,
I got you.
It's the Hall of Fame. Like, what is the Hall of Fame at this point?
Right.
Because y'all trying to rewrite history, or not even trying to rewrite history, but y'all trying to act like history did not occur. And I don't respect it. I don't care who the voters is. If, for one, only people in the Hall of Fame should be voting on other Hall of Famers. That's how I feel about it. Like, why is it, if we are a secluded, let's say, country club, why would we care about what the nonprofit or whoever that's voting for us to let people into our membership? That makes no sense.
You should gotta be very, very careful with that, Vaughn, and I totally understand it, and I agree with you, because some of these Hall of Famers, they don't even like football anymore.
But that's I can understand that too.
So they don't even play, or they don't watch it. So if you're not playing it or you don't watch it, is your vote qualified? That's all I would say about that.
But I would take their vote over somebody that watch it but ain't played and holding personal feelings. Like, that ain't, I don't care about what you ain't got on that field and felt none of that. You ain't ever coached nobody. So how is, even if, like Bo Jackson, for instance, Bo Jackson is one to say, I don't watch football no more. I don't even watch sports no more. I done did my time. I'm off to something else. Bo Jackson still can have a Hall of Fame vote because he Bo Jackson, and because of what he done on the field, regardless if he watch in the because you got to wait 5 years anyway before they try and let you in. So he still know of these guys.
Right.
You
So Vaughn, but I don't want you. I don't want you to think that players don't hold grudges with other players as well. So I mean, if you're in the same division and you are a Hall of Famer, and it comes down to your vote, it can happen. I'm not saying will happen, but it can happen to where a player might be like, I'm not going to let him in because of whatever on the football field. I didn't like how he played, so it can still be politics in that as well.
Yeah,
That's
but
all
it's
I
a
want.
still a
That,
respect level amongst
right,
the
right.
players. Should nobody else be involved? If you like, what is the media involved for? Nobody talking about how many interviews you did, how many times you lost and did an interview afterwards, how many times you won, or how many times you had viral moments. That's not involved. So how is media people voting on who in the Hall of Fame? It doesn't add up to me. And then, like we said as well, my thing is this: if you gonna use the fact that or say they was cheating, so they not in. Well, what about the people that's in that committed manslaughter? What about the people that's in the Hall of Fame that done did other heinous crimes? So we can't act like it's a
No.
standard
No,
of
that isn't whole legs. That isn't whole legs, Vaughn. I mean, that's apples and oranges all day long. And I understand where you're coming from, and that's a crime, almost like LT. I'll always bring up LT, and even Michael Irvin, the drug use, the cocaine, the partying, the getting suspended. Yes, yes, yes. However, they didn't gain an advantage on the football field. That's all. So that's why it's apples to oranges to me. When you gain an advantage on the football field is different than what you did in your personal life.
so
That's all.
what
So
what
they cheated on the
what would you
football
feel
field.
like? And I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay.
What do you feel like? Deflate gate. We gonna say
Mm-hmm.
deflate gate, which they said in the second half the footballs was regular, but deflate gate. How many of these championships, conference division championships, had anything to do with deflate gate?
Vaughn, I don't want to do this to you because I know because we're chopping it up. I don't know. I don't know. So, but it goes to the fact that you only got caught. You remember that? So I mean, this ain't the first time you did this. The reason why you sorry because I caught you. Those type things. I don't know, Vaughn. I do not know. But I do know that Deflategate is a thing or was a thing because of football in cold weather, and if you deflate it a little bit, it is a thing. And definitely Spygate is a thing when you are spying on a team's practices that you should be doing. So it is a thing. So
But
how
why
many
do we
championships?
disregard other
Uh-huh.
Hall of Famers saying we was doing the same thing, we just didn't get caught?
No, we no Vaughn. I think you are misrepresenting or reading it the wrong when Jimmy Johnson and those guys saying we were doing the same thing. What they were doing, they were looking across the sideline and trying to steal signals on game day, or they were looking at game film and trying to steal signals that way. The New England Patriots in Spygate, they was they had people spying on their walkthroughs.
No,
That
I
that's a
understand that, but
so that's a
I
total
may
different.
be interpreting it wrongly. But again, I gonna watched a few clips where other coaches gonna came out and said, "Hey, we was doing this back in the day. The only difference is Bill Belichick got caught, and now y'all trying to make it seem like this is the reason Bill Belichick won 17 divisional
Yeah, I understand
championship
that. I understand,
or
but I just
17."
want to. Right. I just want to clarify that to you when these coaches are saying that we were trying to do the same thing and we did the same thing. They're talking about on game day.
But
They're
they didn't
talking
say
about
on game day.
but that's what they're talking about. So
How
that's
do you
not
know?
cheating.
That's my point. How are you giving them the benefit of the doubt that they talking about on game day and they not saying, "Hey, we was trying to do the same exact thing. We had
Wait,
some
wait,
people
because
that was in
stealing.
the hotel that was trying to look across the field and see these things, and we was trying to get any tips we could to win."
Yeah, yeah, okay. So not even game day on TV copy because I remember Peyton Manning time and time again he would come in every Wednesday um, uh, because he said, guys, we were on TV, and we were at home. They heard our signals, they heard our snap count, they heard all those type things. So let's change the signal up because that stealing signals has been going on for 1,000 years. That type of stealing signals, not spying on somebody's walkthrough. That's all. And maybe I'm wrong, Vaughn. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think the difference is. When the coach is like, "We've been doing this for a long time. We tried it, and Belichick just got caught." not somebody's walkthrough, not somebody's practice.
Well, I think, as Belichick is having to look at, and the thing is, they say how he just absolutely adores the Hall of
Yeah,
Fame and
yeah,
the NFL.
yeah.
So they knew that this was gonna be a punch in the gut, and it really was gonna hurt him more than probably anybody else. They said he sometimes he'll just go to the Hall of Fame just for the heck of it.